Like, stuff like this is why I play games that are busted. Like, if Cyberpunk was so functionally busted that I couldn't progress, like it was, like, the first day that I tried to fuck around with it, that'd be one thing, but this is what I was hoping for. Where it's like, can I just escape a quest line by breaking the game, basically? Customize your perfect child or your favorite pet animal. Okay, but it's working. We're getting out of here. These are all, like, real objects again. So we're back into the area that they thought that you would be able to get to in the game. Or at least decide to enable collision on. My knees.
Did you fall from a high height?
Many times, in fact. Yeah, whatever. We'll go do that. It's like a while away, but why not? It's a dramatically different sort of thing. It involves a character that we know the real name of. As opposed to like, oh yeah, go take care of this lady. She's inside of an apartment. You go to the apartment. It's like, hey lady, we have a quest involving you. And then she's just kind of like, yeah, alright, get fucked. Fwah! Look at these Matrix fuckers over here. Can I just steal their car? Bye, guys.
Hold your fire!
It's fine. I just need to borrow the car. They did not want me to take that. There was some texture bugging out, but that's fine. Eventually, if we drive away far enough, they'll just let me keep the car. That's how it works, you know? It's that whole, like, possession is, like, 9/10 of the law, right? Like, if you steal a police car and you get away from them long enough, you can just keep it. I mean, this isn't a real police car anyway. It's like Militech. But I mean, corporations are the police, so... That's a big old fish. I narrowly avoided insurance fraud there. The hell was that? For real, though, like, I do not like driving cars in this, I'm realizing. It's like the motorcycle I crash and I fuck up on a lot, but at least I don't have to worry about the rest of the vehicle. I'm sorry, what is going on here at this innocuous burger joint? What could we possibly have that's here?
Don't be soft. Upgrade.
What can I get for you? Something hot, cold, coffee, liquor.
Legend of Zelda time.
I don't know what any of these are.
Best espresso in the whole district. Trust me. You'll be shaking like a...
Ever, like, stop playing Breath of the Wild and then forget where the fuck you are?
Every time I played it for the streams.
Funky monkey instead.
Everyone listen up.
Oh, this is a robbery?
Fucking robbery. Mr. Slick.
Do you have my haircut?
Yeah, you. Shut the fuck up and put your hands up where I can see them. The rest of you, stay where you are and don't fucking move a muscle. If I hear so much as a peep, you'll be getting a side order of lead. We clear? Wallets on the table.
Somebody likes being the center of attention.
What part of keeping your fucking mouth shut did you not understand? How about you go first? Hand over your wallet. Nice and easy.
Who the fuck has wallets in this time frame?
Who the fuck is
You're giving
Stephen
me mixed
Hawking?
signals here. How am I supposed to dig into my pockets if my hands are in the air? Either I'm reaching for the ceiling or for my
I
wallet.
love that quote. I don't know why I love that quote as much
Think
as
a
I
sense of
do.
humor is gonna get you out of this? You know who always dies first?
Who the fuck
Funny
is Stephen Hawking?
Like you. Wallet with Eddie's. Nah.
I don't have the strength option to tell him to fuck off, but I don't have like a different option either. But I do
Let's
have.
just be cool.
Well, I should get
alright?
like a corporate
Take the
thing to like
eddies.
pay them off and make
Twice
them
more
like
than
rob
everyone
everybody
here
for
combined.
me.
Well, well.
But
We've caught
now
ourselves a
there's
real fucking
nowhere
saint
to
here.
hide.
Lucky we ain't making
I'm sorry,
no
can you tell me
bargain.
why you've got like a
Turns
gardener
out,
with you? Like, what the fuck, dude? You're robbing me with your gardener.
Years, nobody touches this place, and now this? Where's 6th Street when you need
Hey
it?
man, hard times.
Thank God you were here. Order whatever
Can I?
you want.
No, can I
It's on
just
the
go out
house.
there and kill them, please? Step away. They're gone. They were ghosts. We got robbed by ghosts. The fuck was that mission? Like, that mission was literally just congrats, you got robbed.
My name is Jefferson Perales, and I approve this message.
I love the idea of some guy running for mayor and his like photo of him for his photo op is just him holding a gun. Like, that is extremely American.
Get the fuck inside.
Simon!
I can kind of see if it was like a person in the prairies in Ontario, or not Ontario, in like Canada. But like somebody in Ontario couldn't ever get to do that. Like, even the most backwoods redneck person wouldn't be like, yeah, I need my mayor to have a gun in their photo. Like, maybe the mayor of like the most northern ass town that you can imagine. They're shooting at me? I mean, okay. I'll shoot at them. Shoot viruses. Revealing position's not gonna do you a lot of good when you're dead. How do I get in here? Oh. Ah. Thank you. Okay. Yeah, let's just break into our friend's... Oh, wait, that's not... Wait, but that's totally... Oh, it's not open. It's just glass. I was gonna say, like, let's just break into our friend's garage. Wait, during the day. Is it not daytime? Because it looks like it's pretty bright out. What time is it? Oh, it's like 4:30 in the morning. Well, I mean... Like, I'm not gonna say it's not daytime. Like, if the sun's up, it's daytime. Let's be real. You've got a bunch of purples laying around.
Claire?
Under the rig.
I thought I saw that. This person just has a trans pride flag on their truck.
Oh, yay.
This is the person that's been getting everybody butthurt. I'm sorry, what the fuck is that, though? That is aggressively freaky. It's been making everybody butthurt because there's those people that are like, I don't like the trans people. And so they're like, well, you're forcing the ideas on me by having this truck in the game that has this on it because you can't get rid of the sticker. It's just like in real life, you should just maybe ignore it. You know? Just a thought. It's also a game where you can literally have a penis or a vagina as the opposite sex, so like...
I keep getting asked at like people like being
Hey,
like,
Claire.
"Hey, does your
Hell of a machine.
guardian have a dick?"
Know your
I'm
shit,
like,
and you've got
why?
good taste.
Why do you need to know this?
Meat beast. My pride
Yeah?
and joy. Beer in the fridge.
What
if you
about
want
it?
Thanks.
Does my
what's
guardian
this
have a
about?
penis?
it. Need a driver.
Okay,
Thought you might do.
the cat has spoken.
A driver, huh? With you as my navigator?
Not exactly. This kind of racing involves drivers and gunners.
So,
Drivers
you a
and
girl
gunners.
or
I'm sorry,
drivers that
please, can
drop
you
out?
take over the driving role
More an
again?
engine
Because I
hater.
would definitely be
Good
better
at
on the
it,
gun.
too. And I shoot, but I'm no rally racer. I trust you're capable behind the wheel.
I'm not.
But this won't be your first time.
DACA
out,
time?
will it?
DACA time.
Don't worry.
DACA
Done my
engines.
fair share of rounds.
And your last driver? They quit?
Dead.
In a way, died
I
more
called
than a
it.
year back.
Sorry. Sure, Claire. I'll be your driver.
Okay, we got 4 races. First one's in City Center. That'll be followed by the Badlands at Santo, then Watson to finish.
There a carrot we're chasing after?
First place gets a payout. That happens, we split it 50-50. Sound fair?
Got goosebumps already. When do we start?
There's a qualifying ladder. Need to climb it to reach the finals.
How high?
Top 3 in at least 2 rallies gets our ticket stamped. Let's meet in City Center. I'll snap you the specifics. You hear the roar of overtuned monsters? That's the place.
See you there.
Wait a day for Claire to contact you. Okay, I see the purples again. But now they are gone from my sight. Where are these things? I wish to acquire them. Huh. We'll not put too much thought into that one. We'll wait a day. Why not? This is going to possibly be the worst decision that I've made in this game. And I've made some bad ones. I've not yet received a message from Claire, but I'm assuming it's coming. Oh, there it is. 4 messages, in fact. Vista Del Rey, so they couldn't turn a blind eye. Smuff is saying citizens in Glen. Make some noise around Carpo Plaza. Finish at the docks in Well Springs. Okay. Head to cities. Ah, hi. Have you decided to become a centaur of a motorcycle?
Hey, friend. You good?
Get out of my motorcycle. Get out of my motorcycle.
Get out of or off of?
Out of.
Okay.
Like, there's a reason why I asked if he's become a centaur. This man is in my motorcycle. Well, okay. I don't know why you are there, I don't know how you got there, and I don't know what just happened to get you out of there, but... We'll take it. I can't drive. Like, I am going to a derby, and the person's like, I need a driver, and I'm just like, nah. But I'm gonna do it. Because hopefully, they can just shoot people. And maybe I'll still be able to hack like I can other times. If I can do that, if I can hack. If I can hack. Can you get your van out of the way? Thank you. If I can hack, then I can take away the sight of the other drivers, or alternatively, just kill them. Nah, see, that was intentional that time. That was smooth. But I can't get off my vehicle now. It won't let me. Okay. Claire, where we need to go.
Claire, you coming? I'm already here.
Great. Be there in a flash, promise.
Is she
Right
gonna
on.
drive
See you
up and
soon.
like scare the
Wait,
shit out of
hold
me
on.
or something?
Which rig are we using?
Mine, yours. Yours is big.
Okay. Beast straight
I don't have a
forward.
rig. Are you, like, I've got a motorcycle, a sentient car, a car made out of gold, and like my old scrapper. Like, bring your big weird tank of a truck. Sit on the bench and wait for her. Why? Why do I have to sit? Oh, okay, because it's gonna steal my eyesight?
Of course. I'll check it out. Yes, sir, you have my word.
The fuck happened
Bet a
here?
bundle on our win. Losing's just not an option, eh?
Hey, look, Samson. Fresh meat.
Be embarrassing to lose to a rookie.
Chill. Gunk will probably crash out on the first bet.
I will certainly crash on the first bend. You are not wrong, woman with a neon bra. And I don't mean neon material, I mean it's glowing.
Hey, V. Good to see you. So how's it look to you?
Corpo's sure showing up in numbers.
Seem to be a lot of corpos taking part.
How can you tell?
Used to be one. Letting off steam after hours was key. It was either that or stress, burnout, and a trip in a trauma team ambulance.
People don't have heart attacks on this circuit, but ambulances come in handy.
There are no consequences for killing.
Consequences for corpses in these races?
Cops don't care who dies. They just funnel the data through their accident reports.
A bullet to the brain counts as traffic fatality.
Depends on the street.
Any tips before we roll?
I hate saying
take
that
your
this
foot off
feels like an actual
My job
possible
will be to slow
reality
everyone
for the
else
United States, but
Ultimately,
like
it'll be
hearing
speed,
the
not
police
firepower,
put
that'll win us
down
this
bullet
race.
to the brain
Go
as
fast.
car
Got it.
accident
Oh,
because
take
the
the
people
shard.
were driving around in gun cars. Like, I can see that happening.
What's
It's
this?
absurd, but
It'll
I
show
can
you the route.
definitely see
You've been
that the
driving
police would
blind
just be
without
like, I just don't want to deal with it. They consented to this. They do the risks.
We need to hit all the checkpoints or we'll be disqualified.
Oh,
You want the
good.
hang of it, do. I'll be in the rig.
If we just kill everyone else, can we
Shot.
technically win?
It's all on
Because that's all I need. Ooh, you just walked through my body. I don't like that.
Oh dear.
Her truck is so fucking big. Why are you getting in here? We're just gonna be the gunner, or is the gun automated? Mizutani, Rayfield, recon support. Okay, can't hack these, unfortunately. Oh god, this is a Nick mission. Yeah, this is straight up a Nick mission. It is a car race. Whoa. I do not like this because I cannot drive. I don't know what it counts as, like, hitting them. Like, it seems to be counting these checkpoints that I'm nailing as counted before I even go into them. So I guess it's just as long as you get close enough. Also, the idea of somebody being like augmented reality street racing is really funny to me. Dude, this is a long ass race.
Heads up, car a few backs looking to ram.
Good luck with that.
Oh god, we're fishtailing it. Where's the shooting bit? I know, I'm disappointed too. Oh, she's like kind of leaning out there. Oh Christ. Like, you're telling me I can't hack this guy in his shitty sports car? Like, they'll let you shoot him, but they won't let me just turn off his fucking brakes.
Sharp bend coming.
Hold on.
So you gotta fucking Tokyo drift it with an armored vehicle.
Doing good, V. Keep it up.
I
Don't jinx
guarantee
it.
that this is not supposed to be going this smoothly for me. The game must be on, like, easy mode or something. Like, some RAM problem happened, like with ROM, the vacuous spider, where it just didn't do its attacks because it ran out of RAM capacity or something like that. It's pretty boring. It is extremely boring. I'm imagining there's probably supposed to be some pretty cool music playing in the background, but because of DMCA problems, we're just not going to deal with that. Honestly, soundtrack for the game is, like, really good, though. I was definitely expecting more, like, Mario Kart. Or, like, Vigilante. God, Vigilante sure was a fucking game. Blue shell brain bomb virus? No, but like for real though, that would be sick. Like I would have loved that compared to what this was. This was just driving a squiggly line.
Fucking won. First place.
Hey, you sound surprised.
First fucking place. It's not that I'm surprised. It's just.
I know, first place. I heard you.
Let's hold up at the finish line a minute, just in case.
You got it.
Why do I have a feeling somebody's gonna try and pull a gun on me or something?
Do these races every year?
My fourth time this. First time out, I won. It gets you hooked. I can't give it up now.
Can't or won't?
What's the difference?
You do this for the eddies, the wins, the glory? Why do you race? It's like you've got laser focus.
You don't like winning?
It's like she's got laser focus. She didn't do fucking anything. I did that entire stupid drive.
Hey, eyes
Depends
on
on
me.
what I stand to gain. And what I gotta put in.
She did fuck all. Yeah, I know, right?
Price can be pretty high.
Like we've got a
You
giant
said
gun
you
in the
lost your
back
last
and
drive,
like
right?
we're not doing anything with it.
Can we not talk about it?
Yeah, sure.
Need a lift to the shop?
Yeah, sure.
All right, let's go.
Wait, is she gonna drive now, but she wouldn't drive before? I'm sorry. Are we just gonna have a nice leisurely car drive after this together? She can drive, but just not speedy drive, apparently. Fair enough, I suppose. I can't help but notice I'm in first person. Because I'm not driving. And yet nothing is happening. This is actually extremely awkward. Because this AI is, like, obeying traffic law and shit, right? Which means that they're taking time. And as a result of taking time and not talking to one another, it's that awkward sensation of being in a car for too long with somebody and them not telling you anything. Like, it's one thing if you're, like, tired or somebody's on their phone or something, but this is just, like, two people sitting in a car after winning a big race, and, like, they're just in complete silence. As we wait another 1.4 kilometers.
Our computer is so hot.
I mean, have you had it running for a long time?
It's more so like I forgot to turn on the fan.
Forgot to turn on the fan.
Like, there's this little button I can press that, like, keeps it super cool when I'm playing BDO.
Oh, like it changes the fan speeds.
Yeah, and I forgot to do that, so...
Do you ever get things that are, like, just free money that you just never bother to use? If that makes sense.
No.
I got, like, a $10 Amazon credit from my boss for Christmas. And it's just like, I haven't bothered to go and use the code for it.
Why not?
It's like $10. Sorry, did you just drop me off and then leave? I had two $50 ones for Christmas. What the fuck was this? Like, what? What just happened? Okay, where are the other qualifying races at? Or are we gonna... Like, what's gonna happen? Are we gonna talk about this? Huh.
Is that Demon Souls Remastered gonna be on PC?
Almost certainly not.
Oh.
Demon Souls is PlayStation exclusive, right? Down to the point that when they were like, hey, we want to remaster it, instead of getting From Again, who have just since gone on to make just so many other things, they're just like, hey, we're just going to give it to Blue Point. Okay, I'm just going to wait a day and see if she calls again. Why did I do that? Why am I doing this? Oh god, my vision. Oh god, the Johnny is occurring. I don't like V having the ability to send emojis to people. It's taken away my agency. I have to send an emoji. I don't like this. I don't I don't respond to messages like this. I disapprove. My vision can stop being, like, really bad any day now. Like, in real life, too. That'd be good. Sup, Noid and Noid adjacent beings. I mean, you are a Noid adjacent being yourself.
Oh. Welcome to hell.
Welcome in hell. Abandon all hope, ye who enter here. I don't know where these other qualifying races are, Claire. I tried to... I want to know where the other races are. Welcome in Omicron? Exactly. Welcome in Omicron is one of my favorite fucking quotes. The Nomad Soul? Exactly. It is exactly the Nomad Soul. Fucking answer your phone and tell me where these jobs are. Jesus.
Fuck yeah! Now this is a day well spent.
This is a day well spent. This is a good day to die. Found a game to fish in. Game I bought called Cat Goes Fishing. Well, definitely seems like that would involve fishing. Oh.
Ever parkour in BDO and then you realize your character's too fucking fat so you get stuck? Character's too big.
Alright. How does your character get stuck? I thought it was like a game where you just like clip if you aren't too big. Or do you have like a real hitbox that's that size?
I don't know what happened, but I was just stuck in a wall and couldn't get out.
Well,
So. Yeah, no.
I'm sorry, Regina. I'm already trying to phone somebody.
Send you the info I have.
Oh my
so
god,
far,
you've
but
interrupted
it's pretty
me.
thin. You probably already gathered it's a cyber psycho. Oh, and I prefer if he didn't die.
I try not to kill them, but you're also asking me to apprehend people who are trying to perform physical violence upon my being. Use /stuck. I don't know if BDO has command prompts like that. Not every game does, which is always really interesting. I remember back before WoW, like, widely let you use that. I don't know if they've restricted that at all since. I know it was like a thing for a while.
Why are you so cute? Oh, I love you.
I think
You're
one of my favorite memories of WoW is also one of my most cursed memories of WoW, which was when I went to this one area, like the beginning of the game. It's like the very first area, basically. Holy shit! I never noticed how wide that building is. Like one of the very first areas in WoW, there's like a little like a little church outside of it, right?
Yeah.
And you go to the little church, and you can actually climb the inside of the church. Like you can go up the tower and get into the bell tower. And just, if you went to that fucking church and you were on one of the RP servers, guaranteed there were 2 people who had stripped down to their underwear, like ERPing in the chat.
I love
And it was never in private chat. It was always in the world
Oh, and like
chat.
public, yeah.
And it
That
was
happens in video a lot.
it was always like you would get to the top of this and you would be instanced into the close range chat and you would see that and just be like, what are you losers doing? Know what you're talking about? Do you know the fucking church and everything? Also, holy shit, look at that dam.
You know what I hate that I feel like BDO needs to like pick up on, like fix? Just the wallpaper.
The what?
The wallpapers that you can get in BDO.
Like the cosmetic stuff.
Yeah, not great.
I mean, I think wallpapers are almost universally just ugly. RP servers are fucking wild. Yeah. Looks like the Hoover Dam. Might be the Hoover Dam. I don't really remember where Night City is built. Somewhere in California.
Alright, I'm going to move to other computer and I'm gonna pee. So I'll be right back.
Fair enough. On the other side, RP servers are a great way to cyber for gold. Ugh. Ugh. Kind of weirds me out, but you hear about it all the time. It's the idea of doing it is what's making me go, ugh. Not people doing it. People want to do that, that's fair, but like, the idea of being so desperate as to be like, I will pay in-game currency for this is really sad to me. Going off-roading seems like it might have been a bad idea. But also, this is just an extreme an extreme amount of trash. That was a completely normal way to get off a motorcycle. Use your talent, I guess? I guess. That was not ideal.
Hey, Claire. Next race. You ready?
It'll be a tough one. Off-road, lots of lead flying. We'll take Beast. We'll try her out in the field.
Nova. FYI, I'm already here.
Perfect.
So I
Join
wonder
us.
if I could have picked my
Sounds
motorcycle
good.
for
See
that
ya.
first ride. Or do you need to have a car? I really should have said mine, just for the sake of testing.
No, I don't have it. Well, how am I supposed to know who's got it? Dude, this is your problem, not mine.
Hey, V. Good to see you again.
Got another race to run, huh?
Second of 4, I hope. Ready to go off-road?
Don't see many fans.
It's not a fan-friendly event, is it?
We want to bake in this sun.
Speed, carnage, crunching metal symphony? Yeah, dull stuff.
Been to the Hoover Dam once. Didn't really take anything away from it. Just a large dam. I mean, all touristy stuff is just kind of whatever at the end of the day. Like, even if you say, like,
So you'll have your
I went to such and such palace, or I went to such
One
and such
mistake and
temple,
we'll be
it's
a
like, at the end of the
four-time
day, you
tumbleweed.
just went and visited a big
I can
building.
do this.
It's the
Okay, I'm just
historical
gonna melt into
significance
that sun,
behind stuff,
so
really.
I'm gonna wait in the car.
Sure.
Hey guys, remember! Maximum madness!
What? Man, I can't hear you. Wait. Oh, you mean him? Honestly, I don't know. Let's go solo. I don't. Yeah, sure. Go ahead, try. Ladies and gentlemen, get your pants on right, strap in, and
There's significance for me since some of my family helped build it. Yeah, so that's a you thing, though.
Luigi tries to get in people's heads.
I'm meaning, like, as a grand scale idea.
What's up?
Just wanted to wish you luck.
Would you rather be right next to it as mathematically far away as possible? I mean, I'm fine with Canada because, like, wait a little while and we'll just be able to leave, or potentially might not be as severe as it seems. You never know. Either way, it's probably not going to kill me. She's actually doing gun.
Bumpy up ahead.
Hold tight, Claire.
I feel like this doesn't... I feel like the gun thing doesn't really offer much into this. It's not really supposed to be like a full-out extinction event. That just kind of worked out. It's like North America covered for like a couple of years to decades, probably.
They're gaining.
Follow racehorse.
Maybe some like drift to other parts of the world. I don't understand why we don't just like fucking auto trigger it, right? Like, just do some controlled drilling all around the edges of it, and then just... I am on the Ontario side. Up! 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 Up!
Guy in front, don't let him pull away.
I am trying, you know.
Come on. This is fine.
Fucking sandstorm.
Oh,
Careful,
cool.
B.
Hi. Wow, I got screwed up by getting up on top of that guy, huh? I genuinely believe that I would have been better as the person shooting here than as the driver. A little further away from it. Yeah, like, I mean, it's still gonna be big. Like, when Mount St. Helens went off, that was a problem for, like, the immediate area, but it wasn't a problem everywhere else. That one's definitely gonna be a problem for everywhere else as well. I can only imagine what this is doing to the bit rate. But it's not, like, going to kill me. Like, the nuclear winter that happens afterwards, maybe. Looks decent enough. I mean, alright. Ooh, do not fishtail out right now, please. We've been managing like a decent 50 lately, which is like pretty nice considering. Ah, welcome back. Please just be a straightaway.
I don't like that this, I feel like this car should be flying.
Ah, fuck, it's not straightaway. I'm sorry?
I'm watching hey.
Nah, it shouldn't be flying cars. This is like Mad Max bullshit. Except it's also in the street sometimes. Dude, this guy's car is so fucking fast. Oh, Christ! Hey, ramming them wasn't a great decision, it turned out. We're just gonna try and overtake them. Dude, the gun part of this is so lame because all it is people lean out the window and shoot at each other.
I mean, I think we've all come to the conclusion that Cyberpunk as a whole has been rather lame.
But, like, the game itself is fine once you get past all the exploding that it does. It's more so just, like, they promised, like, people dying, and nobody dies. Like, I haven't taken out, like, a single guy.
Drive up to the finish line.
Wanted DACA, I'm disappointed. Yeah, exactly. Like, look in the back. This freaking tech that we got back here. You gonna be okay there?
I've been coughing all day. But
How am I doing?
You're getting sick?
You're too wide around.
I don't think
slow down
so.
the last straightaway, but I'm nitpicking.
So, no regrets putting me behind the wheel?
Not yet.
What I've seen has been like standard AAA open world game. Yeah, basically. It's got like a nicer story behind some of it. And even then, that's debatable. It just depends on if you're the type of person that likes Cyberpunk. With some weirdly pro-cop lore, seizures that are now removed, and bugs. The weirdly pro-cop lore is the thing that's really fucked up. And even then, they're not actually pro-cop. Like, it's just, they just won't let you kill them.
Hey, eyes on me.
So you're racing for him.
I would like to play Immortals Phoenix Rising because it seems cool, but Ubisoft, I boycotted them. I mean, I know nothing about that game, so I can't make any sort of statement.
But just
ultimately, it could be a fine game. Could be shit. You know, shit.
What do you
That's
say we
fine.
win this for him?
I'm counting on you. How about a lift to my garage?
Sure, thanks.
Let's go.
Can we skip the garage drive this time and just get right to the scene? That's the real question. Or is this going to be one of those weird, awkward ones again? I feel like Breath of the Wild, but like I said, I boycotted Ubisoft because fuck Ubisoft. I mean, I get it to a point. Like, I really don't like Blizzard. And as a result, I haven't booted up anything Activision Blizzard in a long time. But I don't just straight up go like, yeah, time to boycott this company. Because it's like, I know that my buying that game or not is not going to matter in the grand scheme of things. Alright, skip ride. What? Okay, so she is a ghost after all. Cool. The rock pop-ins are really happening like a foot in front of you. Yeah. They steal American taxpayers' money away. Ghosts and shit, yeah. I like that I've come into this weird reality where every single race, I come back to her garage, I wait a little while, and I murder some people in front of her garage. But they're always like ganger trash, so it's like whatever. That time they almost caught me. Catching on. In DMC5, I found a part of a level with Sparta Express on the wall that I've never found before. I mean, they believe in Sparta as like a god, sort of. Also, like, you can be a politician and be honest, it just means that you're not going to get very far, I hate to tell you. That's not even me advocating lying, it's just you have to be morally ambiguous enough to be able to, like, take money from people and fuck them over. And whether that's a corporation or the people, it doesn't really matter because those start to blur together. Become a politician, then play Among Us with Noid. I mean, reasonably speaking, if anyone here should become a politician, it should be me, because I am the one that is, you know, willing to be underhanded enough. Okay, there it is. I mean, AOC seems fine, but I mean, every politician's got, like, some layer of film to them where it's like, nah. Like, no matter how good your politician is, there's gonna be that layer of, like, kind of, nah. Whether that's just because they're not entirely right in their politics, or because the fact that they're just outright scum. Yeah, like every human does, but there's a big difference between being a person who's like, I'm willing to take $2 million in donations and not tell you what I'm doing with them, kind of thing, you know? Wow, that just stopped me instantly. Like, all the credit in the world to Bernie Sanders for the shit that he's done, but like, can't forget that he is frequently out there just being like, I'm once again asking for your financial support.
And tell your sister I said hi.
Of course. If I ever
Okay,
see her
I
again.
really need to say this.
New job's been tough on her lately.
I don't know why I bought that. I didn't need to do that. Campaigns take money? Yeah, I know, but like, it's kind of just one of those situations where it's like you get so much money, and I think that you could probably do it a lot of the time very, like, agnostically or grassroots. Like, you can probably just do a lot of it easier on the internet via social media now without having to spend a lot of that money. Like, who goes and sees, like, a political ad nowadays and goes, yeah, maybe because I watched this ad, I will vote for Bernie Sanders. Like, no, you're gonna see him on, like, a fucking podcast or something like that. Like,
Claire.
also, it costs almost, like, zero money to make any sort of, like,
Waiting.
actual campaigning now, unless you're going around to places, in which case, like, just be transparent and say, like, hey, you're paying for my gas so I can come there. You're paying for my transit so I can get on this bus. Like, be clear with what you're using that money on. And say how much you have left. Say what you've got.
It's time to unleash her.
Like, just be transparent, because it makes you look a lot more trustworthy if you are giving, like, a breakdown.
Meet there. Yeah, Rancho.
Be right there.
And again, that's just a personal thing. That's a personal preference that I would have. I don't particularly care for any of the politicians in Canada, so... Like, Jagmeet's okay, but Jagmeet's still got, like, issues with them. Trudeau's Trudeau, so, you know. Basically anyone that the Progressive Conservative Party puts in place is just naturally kind of cringe, usually.
Hey, V, gonna take a look under the hood before we start and see if all's okay. But stay close, just in case.
Not worry this will get you killed.
About to ask about the PM
Tank,
race. The
the
PM
race.
race in Canada is, like,
Not
non-existent
asking
compared
about
to the
just
US.
today.
Like,
Could
your
be.
guys... Like, you guys elect a president,
And after that,
right?
Mine got shocked
And
before
then
I
the
told
second
those
that you've
were
elected your president, he is
So, you know,
already
it is
campaigning
what it is.
for
That's
term 2. In Canada, you get, like, a couple of weeks of campaign time, and that's it.
our
Your
chance
ads
is
can
right
run
to
for a
see
few weeks.
Well, it's gonna be
You
tough to
can
beat
do
out
your
Legion.
interviews and your
And
talks
he's
for a
got
couple of
Margaret riding
weeks,
Gunner today.
and then you
Right,
shut the fuck
so-
up and people vote.
Girl loves popping
And that's
flags.
it.
Don't get hung up on it. Let it mess with you.
Also, Trudeau...
Focus on the
In
route, let me
Trudeau
handle the
wasn't blackface.
Sorry, need
He
a
was
minute to
brown
get tired
face.
before we get moving.
It's not better,
Sure.
but he was, like, Indian in that. But yes. Like, as a politician, he's actually surprisingly not bad. Native American or Indian, like Indian. If my memory serves me correct.
Start your stallions! Come on!
And also, yes, and then nobody talks about the NDP.
Let 'em
The NDP have some cringe shit too, though. But basically, like, think of it as like the Progressive Conservative Party is like Republicans, but without all the like horrifying, crazy shit. And then the Liberals are, oh my god, what the fuck is happening right now?
What up front? See him?
The Liberals are like the Democrats, but like slightly more socialist-leaning, and then the NDP are just an actual socialist party that exists within Canada and gets a sizable portion of votes. They never really get enough to go into like the PM race legitimately, but they do get enough to steal away seats in the House. And that's more important, honestly, sometimes than getting to be the PM. Because just because you're the PM doesn't mean you have that much control. A lot of the Prime Minister's control is limited by whether or not he has a majority in the House of Commons or the Senate. So you have a Green Party too. The Green Party is actually big enough that it's considered Canada's 5th party. The 4th party is the Bloc Québécois, which pretty much exclusively gets elected in Quebec.
Watch our back. They're moving to pass.
Who could have guessed?
Dare him to try.
Also, I'm pretty sure, yes, he was trying to be Aladdin or something to that effect. Wow, that tree stopped me of all things. The executive order stuff always seems a little bit weird to me, yeah. Like, Canada can try and do stuff like that too, but... Again, the parties here... They fuck with each other a lot harder than your guys do, but in like a softer way. It's more consistent, so there's not as often like a 20-hour filibuster, but there is a lot of just name calling and stuff like that. Like I remember going to the Parliament when it was in session one time when I was in 8th grade, right? And when I went and I sat in on Parliament, there was this one guy who was shouting at another guy. I can't remember which one was the Liberal guy, which one was the PC guy. But they were sitting there bickering back and forth. And the one guy probably... Fuck. Oh, fuck. We fucked that up really bad. Jesus Christ. The one guy that was talking was being accused of... Oh, we just don't have gun sounds. Was being accused of handing out too much money. And he was describing him as, like, an ATM machine or whatever. And the other guy was like, if anything, I'm a fire hydrant or something stupid like that. Like, I don't remember the exact line of dialogue. I've told the story before. But it was basically just the dumbest argument between two political people of one guy trying to use, like, self-deprecating humor. Oh my god, I hate this. Oh my god, I hate this. I hate this so fucking much. We're gonna, like, lose this fucking race. Because of a fucking tree. Get into first and stay in fucking first. Yeah, my car did a little bounce. What? You want to fight about it? But yeah, no, like... I don't know. Whenever I watch the US Senate or, like, Congress stuff, it's always so agonizing and depressing. But then whenever I watch, like, Canadian stuff, it's just really, like, bland. It's just, like, incredibly stupid. And sometimes people literally just don't do anything when they're there. Like, they just kind of sit there on their iPad or their Microsoft Surface. Which, like, you could think is really depressing, but I guess it's just by comparison. You look at how other areas handle that, and you just go like, yeah, this is fine. Oh, we did it. We fucking did it. I would like the current generation of my parents' generation to kind of die off of old age and have younger people in Congress. Yeah, no, like, I definitely said that the age range of the US Congress needs to go down because you guys have so many fucking old people. And, like, not even just old people, like, legitimately ancient human beings in there. Like, I think there needs to be an upper limit and a lower limit. It shouldn't just be like 34 is the youngest you can be to get into these positions. It should definitely be like you can't be over the age of like 75.
You forget something?
Yeah, 30 to 70.
You feeling all right? Come on, V.
Wow. Quite the view.
Yeah, me and Dean. We like to come here.
Like, I like to believe that I'm out of touch with the
Wanted to
youth.
Tell me something?
And I'm not even that old.
I am back.
I mentioned Dean
Welcome
before.
back.
My husband,
Thanks.
yeah.
Wheel to your heat, right?
Sweetest man I ever knew. We were friends before my gender transition. We brought daffodils to the hospital. To new beginnings, he said.
Were you married long?
12 years. Dean used to laugh that for our 15th, said he'd finally talked me into my first implant. I was prepping some surprise.
Out of an option. I want to point out. Oh, wow, a trans person that isn't just a weird fetish poster on a wall? Yeah, I know, right? I want to point out that that dialogue option is like probably a perception option. And it's, I don't see any implants on you. And I'm like, they're talking about boobs. Probably.
Why tell me about Dean? Meaning, why now?
He died during a race last year. The final. Not your standard fatality, though.
Were you saying you feel at fault for his death?
Me at fault? Why would you think that? He was flatlined by a Corpo Eagle Weasel. Peter Sampson. Exceptional walking rot.
Your husband. How'd he die exactly?
We'd just powered into the final straight. Sampson peeling up the tarmac ahead of us. Was clear we couldn't win, so Dean let up on the chew. And then that snake slammed on the brakes. Dean also had to. He lost control.
But
See,
isn't that
that's
how
like a
this race
slightly
works?
buff-ish woman.
You don't get it. Road was
Yeah.
clear to the finish line. He would have won.
God, it just looks so
was
bad.
premeditated.
See, this is one of the scenes in the game where I'm like, they actually made it look not terrible. Because, like, the background looks really beautiful, actually.
It's one of those things where the background and the character don't match.
See, I don't think that she looks terrible, though. I think what it is I have the settings down a bit, and I don't have
Maybe
a
that's
current-gen graphics card. Because I've seen
Maybe that's it.
I've seen some screenshots of it when you're running it on, like, a 3080, and it's, like, nice. Some of the characters
Yeah, I
don't look
think it's
great,
the
though,
hair.
keep in mind.
It might just be the hair, like how the light shining through the hair,
It
which
looks
is making it
kind
look
of fucked,
stupid.
right?
Yeah.
Your husband. How'd he die exactly?
We'd just powered into the final straight. Sampson peeling.
The hair
up
has
tarmac
artifacting
ahead
because
of
I've turned
us.
down settings,
It was
guys.
clear we couldn't win, so Dean let up on the chew.
Look at
And then
this
that
baby.
snake slammed on the brakes. Dean also had to. He lost control.
But
Cat.
He's
isn't that how
freaking
this
out.
race works?
That
don't
cat
get
has
it.
become a tripod.
Road was clear to the finish line. He would have won. It was
But then look at the
premeditated.
baby. This is just a baby.
What's the Corpo's deal?
Doesn't really matter. Was only ever another adversary to me. But to Dean and Sampson had a history going way back.
Did something happen between them?
Dean never admitted anything.
Also, the
but
closet door broke, and I don't know how
there
to
was
fix
some
it.
kind of strife.
You might just need to
Something
ask for
personal
maintenance.
to their rally rivalry.
No, it's like a.
Sampson came
It
first.
It's a slidey
Dean got
door
hot
that
and
popped
bothered.
up to the thingy, and I don't want to be like, hey, please come pop my closet door back in place, because then they're gonna complain about shit, and I don't feel like dealing with them.
Right. So this isn't business as usual. For you, this isn't about winning.
That's right. Fuck winning.
Whenever I move
I
out,
want
I'm just going to
Sampson
inconvenience them and put the door
This
someplace
is your
random.
best plan for vengeance.
Folks die on the track all the time. Won't seem unusual at all. Another day at the races, in line with the rules.
And if Samson doesn't show for the race, what then?
Kandidori, first place I
Never
lived,
miss a
generally
chance to
just
puff
shoved
out
it
his
back
chest. He'll
in.
race.
That'd probably work.
Circuit champ last year. No way he'll let that go.
Time to kill this fuck. I mean, I'm experienced in
help
killing
to zero
corpos at this point, having
Killing
also
Samson
been one.
matters more than taking first. We have to make a choice. Sorry I lied to you, V.
It means a lot to you, this.
Like her hair.
So yeah. Let's bury
Yeah.
the bastard.
Like the style of it.
It's important.
Honestly, most of the female characters have like really well
So
done
for the
hair.
final?
That's right.
Like of the main
Till then, V.
characters. Also, I feel like this is one of those games that, like, when you get outside of just Night City, you get more of that, like, Witcher development energy. Like, this whole setting. I think that this looks pretty nice. She did just glitch off onto the road, though, which was pretty fun.
Yeah, that was
Wait, dude, are you just hanging out here?
Is it super open world?
Here.
That man wasn't even smoking that cigarette.
This is the map. And so, to give you an idea, if we zoom in, that's how close you can get, basically. It's a really big map. You can spend a long time just driving around it.